So I've been told I touch my face a lot, so I've got to work on that apparently. It's a nervous energy thing, I guess, nervous whatever. So here's the reality of the work that I'm doing. It is, for me, it's a miracle, right? I spent the first half of the day really sad, really miserable from my, video this morning and what I gave up. I spoke to a lot of people that I care about. I spoke to a lot of people that I love. I went live with Brian Schulman on his weekend thing, and it's hard not to be happy when you're talking to him. And see it touch my face again. So, what I've determined is because of the work that I'm doing, because of what I'm going through, because of the transition and the processing, the reality is it is excruciating pain. It hurts. But at the same time, for the first time in maybe ever, I chose what was best for me, which in turn is what's best for those around me, over being in an unhealthy circumstance for myself. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. It still hurts, and it will hurt for a long time. But I also am proud of myself because I'm now seeing the positive in what I did. I'm not dwelling, I'm not harping, I'm not beating myself up over it, I'm not just feeling bad, but I'm seeing the positives and I'm proud of myself and I'm happy today. Yes, I'm sad, yes, I'm in pain, but I'm also happy because I chose myself. And that is not something I've done up until these recent times. I am making leaps forward, and I, I'm getting to the point where outside voices don't affect me as much. The people that I spoke to today were more for fellowship and just being there for me and reminding me that it was for me. It wasn't about them building me up. It wasn't about them building me up to tear me down. It wasn't about them tearing me down. It wasn't about, there was no toxicity. It was pure just love. And it is a magical, magical thing. And I am so proud of myself for what I did, because I don't think I would have had the strength to do that a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, maybe even a week ago, right? And it's all part of this extended, long process to rewiring, 40 years of how my brain is, 41 years of how my brain has worked. I have tremendous positivity and hope and love for the world. I have a tremendous amount of expectations upon myself and what I can accomplish and how I can help people. And I'm going to. And if I could reach just one person today and show them that there is hope, that it does get better, but you have to choose yourself. And I'm not saying in a selfish way, but you have to choose yourself first, because you can't possibly be of service to others until you put yourself first. You can't possibly unconditionally love someone else until you unconditionally love yourself. You can't put out into the world what intentions people might have without having those intentions towards yourself first. So I'm committed to doing the work. I'm committed to working on myself. I'm committed to doing what I've started out doing. I'm going to continue, and I'm going to push forward. Because, man, there's a lot of flies today. Like, literally just landing on my head. It's pretty humorous. I'm just going to keep going and never give up. Never give up on yourself, right? And that's what I always did. I always hid and got scared and just wanted to go inward, right? And just hide from the realities. My message for today is never give up on yourself, ever. I'll probably do another video later this evening, but just remember that. Just never give up on yourself. You can overcome any obstacle, any circumstance, and still have an enormous purpose in this world. Thanks for listening.